When we have worded problems, we need to assign variables to the different unknowns that are in the worded problem. So in this first example, we've got the problem as being two numbers whose sum is 24 and difference is 96. So we need to find those two numbers. So we'll just let one equal x and the other equal y. The first equation will come from the fact that the two numbers add up to 24. So we write x plus y equals 24. The second equation arises from the fact that the difference is 96. So we write x minus y equals 96. So now we need to choose a method of solving. So this particular method will be the elimination method, because we can easily eliminate one of the variables. So if we add the two equations together, we get 2x on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side we have 120. And now to solve for x, we'll divide by 2 so that x equals 60. So one of the numbers we know is 60. We'll substitute that into any one of the equations, say number 1, and so we have 60 plus y will equal 24, and then we'll subtract 60 from both sides so that y equals negative 36. And so we see that the two numbers are 60 and negative 36. So the second example, we've got 3 kilos of jam and 2 kilos of butter cost $29. We also know that 6 kilograms of jam and 3 kilograms of butter cost $54. We need to find the cost per kilogram of jam and butter. So when you're solving simultaneous equations or solving worded problems that involve simultaneous equations, you've got to look at the problem and think, okay, what are we trying to find? We're trying to find the cost per kilogram of jam and butter. So that's what we need to let our variables equal. Say we'll let J represent the cost per kilogram of jam and B represent the cost per kilogram of butter. Now 3 kilos of jam and 2 kilos of butter cost $29. So we can write 3J plus 2B equals 29. And that's one equation. We also know that 6 kilos of jam, so 6J, plus 3 kilos of butter, 3B, equals 54. So that's our second equation. So now we're going to solve this by the elimination method as well, but you can see that we can't just add them together, so we're going to have to do some multiplication. And we can see that the second equation, as far as J is concerned, is double that of the first. So we'll go number 1 times 2. So then it changes our equation 1 into 6J plus 4B equals 58. And we'll call that equation 3. And now we've got 6J's in both. So we can rewrite our second equation, 6J plus 3B equals 54. And now we can subtract one from the other. So we'll go 3 minus 2, equation 3 minus equation 2. So that eliminates the J's, and we're left with 1B, or B equals 4. And now we can substitute our B equaling 4 into either one of the equations, say equation 1. So 3J plus 2 times 4 in place of the B equals 29. That means 3j plus 8 equals 29. So we just solve the equation, subtract 8 from both sides, and then divide by 3, and we get j equals 7. And that gives us our answers. We can see that the jam costs $7 per kilo, and the butter costs $4 per kilo.